Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope everybody is fine. So today we are going to discuss the second lesson in 10th standard textbook, The Snake and the Mirror. So it's like how to explain the whole lesson in English. So once it is a foreign language, as we all know, English is an international language, it's a foreign language. So we need to develop this communication skills of the students, right? So for that it's very important to give the whole explanation in English. So in this video tutorial I would like to discuss how to do it. That means like how to take a class, a lesson completely in English. So here it's a story by the very popular Malayalam poet Vaikom Muhammad Bashir. So he is well known for his humorous way of narrating stories. So anyway, a brief profile of Vaikom Muhammad Bashir is given there. So we can just go through it before we just begin the lesson. So Vaikom Muhammad Bashir, who is fondly remembered as Beppu Sultan, is a humanist, freedom fighter, novelist and short story writer hailing from Kerala. So he is a humanist, then a freedom fighter, then of course a novelist and a short story writer too. So different, he was famous in different fields, and he is noted for his disarmingly down-to-earth style of writing that made him equally popular among literary critics as well as common men. So he always dealt with the problems, the incidents, and he used to narrate the real life incidents in a very witty way. So that is what really made him so popular among both the critics and of course in the literature world also. He's quite famous for his witty way of describing real life incidents. I hope you got my point correct about the writer. Then his notable works include, as we all know, Balyakala Sakhi, then Shabdangal, then Pathummed, which is quite famous, and as you all students, of course, you might have gone through it at least once. And then Matilukal, then it's also there are movies also by this based on these his short stories. Then Muchittukarante Magan, so many books, but Balyakala Sakhi and Pathummed, Matilukal, quite famous ones. So I hope you got this is what a profile all about. It's like about the name, then the his year of birth, then of course his year of death if he's a normal, then of course in which all fields he was quite popular, his abilities, all that things, then what he was quite popular for, all the things, then finally his famous works, or else you can add other information which is given in your textbook or in the question paper. So likewise his college and all, like he was a former student of this particular college, or else his alma mater. So all that things you can just add to impress the examiner, and you can score good marks for your profile too. So anyway, I think it's very clear. So how to make your profile impressive, I just have gone through the points which are given in your text itself, but we'll be discussing the whole thing in detail. Okay, so anyway, so before I just move to the lesson, I would like to ask some questions, like something related to the lesson itself. Have you ever seen a snake? Then are you afraid of snakes? Then what do you feel once you really when you are so, like when you accidentally meet a snake? Then what all things can be your thinking, so what are the next things you want to be around you, so the person whom you want to call at that time. So if there is no phone, if there is nobody is near to you, you're all alone somewhere, and somebody like all of a sudden a snake just appeared in front of you, what would be your reaction? So this is, then you got the idea, like this lesson is all about something related to snake, and of course the mirror. So what's the connection between the snake and the mirror? So let's see how the writer has made a great connection between the snake and the mirror. So that's the whole lesson all about. So let's begin with the first para. Has a snake ever coiled itself round any part of your body? So the question, it just begins with a different question, something unusual. So has a snake ever coiled itself round any part of your body? That means, has it ever just held somewhere around your body? And a full-blooded cobra, and it is not like a very normal one, it's a very full-blooded, a very healthy cobra. And all of us fell silent. So the question was asked by a person, and the people around him, they became very silent. So it is something just creates fear in their mind. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. So actually they were discussing about snakes, maybe about the incidents, all the things about the snakes they have met, or they have the things which they know about snakes. That's what they were discussing. And we listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. So the doctor was a good storyteller, so he just grabbed the attention of the whole group, and then he started the conversation, the meeting, like means something was just, he grabbed the attention with the question, has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? So that was his question, and all of a sudden, like all people around him, they became very quiet and silent both. Like then he just started with his own way to describe, like he went on to say this tale which happened to made him ask this particular question. So this is the first paragraph, very simple one. So there is no need to explain it in any other language. So if you learn English, just learn it in English. That's really going to improve your 4 basic skills in a language. Okay, so that's it. So when we move to the second para, so the story begins the typical humorous style, but she just starts the intro. So it was a hot summer night about 10 o'clock. So it was a hot summer night about 10 o'clock. So the time was night and it was already 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. So actually he had his meal from a restaurant outside somewhere, and it's restaurant, okay, it's restaurant, and returned to my room. So he returned to his room, where the place he was staying, and I heard a noise from above as I opened the door. So when he just opened the door, he suddenly heard a noise. The sound was a familiar one. So actually it was very familiar kind of sound which he heard when he entered his room. One could say that rats and I shared the room. So if it is like somebody who comes there, they can definitely say like the writer, that means the narrator in the story, the writer, the homeopath, he and the rats all together. Both of them, that means the rats and the writer, they just share the room because the rats are also living in his room. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. So then he just took the matchbox there and then just lighted the kerosene lamp. We all know in olden times we used to light kerosene lamp to get light during night So I hope if you are not familiar with all the things, you can discuss with your parents so you can find the benefits, the uses of a kerosene lamp. Still it's useful, but kerosene is really not in nowadays it's very difficult to get kerosene, so that's why and even we are living in 21st century, and it is like, electricity just rules the country, rules the world. So anyway, so in that time he had his meal outside and he went to his room. Then he heard a familiar sound. Then he realized the sound which was made by the rats which were living in his room. And then he just lighted the lamp. So then that's the beginning of the story. So let's see what happens in the third paragraph. I hope the first two paragraphs are very clear. The doctor just started to narrate an incident which is about a snake, something related to snake, and how he is going to connect it with mirror. That is something we have to see at the conclusion part. So I hope it is very clear, the first two parts. So then the third paragraph, the house was not electrified. So once he uses the kerosene lamp, of course, we can understand this. It is not a story which happened right now. Anyway, I have just set up medical practice and my earnings were meager. So it's like he has just started a medical setup. So he's a homeopath. So you know who's a homeopath, who just treats diseases with homeo medicine. So anyway, a practitioner, a medical practitioner, of course. Then but he just set up his his practice recently. So that means, and his earnings were meager, means very lack in quality and quantity. So meager means lack in quantity and quality. I had about 60 rupees in my suitcase. So only 60 rupees was his earnings, his money that he had in his suitcase, along with some shirts and dhotis, and of course some clothes which he needs to wear. And I also possessed one solitary black coat which I was then wearing. Then like for occasionally he needs to wear something special, so there was a black coat also. So that is the meaning of the first three paragraphs. So when we just move to the questions, the comprehension questions here. So the first one, what was the topic that came up for the discussion between the doctor and his friends? So my dear students, so when you write a comprehension question, the first thing you have to keep in your mind is like, you just have to write it in a very simple way, of course, in a complete sentence, because I know it is like for 1 mark, so I can't be write it in just one word. And you have to write, I'm talking about the public exam or any other exam, you just write. So there you have to answer, like you can just start with the question part itself, or else you can just end with the question part. It is up to you. So without just, don't write meaningless sentences or words. So if you want to impress the examiner, if you want to get a good score, then you have to do it. And of course you need to adjust time also. Sometimes if it's a rhyme scheme or something like that, you can just mention it. But still, if you write like rhyme scheme of this particular poem as ABCD, so likewise the examiner just comes to know, the student knows how to construct a sentence. So this is the way, even if it's really going to help you in your future also. Okay, the first question, what was the topic that came up for discussion between the doctor and his friends? So it was about snakes. So you have to write it like, the topic that came up for discussion between the doctor and his friends was about snakes. Then, what does the expression of full-blooded cobra suggest? That means it's a healthy young cobra, very healthy young cobra. So the expression of full-blooded cobra suggests it's a healthy and young cobra. So likewise you have to answer the question. I am just giving you the hints and like some tips to make you just to get a good score in your exam. Okay, so the sound was familiar one. So what was the sound? The sound made by rats. The sound was the sound made by rats. So I'm just giving it like you can just come up with a full sentence for each answer. Okay, so that I hope it's clear. The first three paragraph, it's clear to you all. So this so in this video I just discussed about the three paragraphs. So I'm just giving it in a very detailed manner to make you understand and to make you listen to good English, and it is like you can just have an idea and no need to get a translation. So anyway, I just wind up with the third paragraph and all the three questions, and of course we have gone through the the profile also. So anyway, just I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, just press the like button. So thank you. So I hope you understood the purpose of my video. So meet you again in my next video, and that video will continue with the remaining paragraphs of the same lesson. Okay, thank you.